I know for a fact now that racism is just a distraction in the United States to what's really going on. Because what happened in Memphis, where a black man by the name of Tyree Nichols, he lost his life 3 days later after being beaten by 5 police officers, and all 5 police officers just happened to be black. But Van Jones came out from CNN and said that this is because of white supremacy or white racism that is institutionalized in the police force. It's like, okay, but everybody is black. At the same time, while this happened, and that was national news, Joe Biden looks like he's trying to declare World War III on Russia, and nobody's talking about it.
Today, I'm announcing that the United States will be sending 31 Abrams tanks to Ukraine, the equivalent of one Ukrainian battalion. Secretary Austin has recommended this step because it will enhance the Ukraine's capacity to defend its territory and achieve its strategic objectives. The Abrams tanks are the most capable tanks in the world. They're also extremely complex to operate and maintain. So we're also giving Ukraine the parts and equipment necessary to effectively sustain these tanks on the battlefield. We'll begin to train the Ukrainian troops on these issues of sustainment, logistics, and maintenance as soon as possible. Delivering these tanks to the field is going to take time. Time that we'll use to make sure the Ukrainians are fully prepared to integrate the Abrams tanks into their defenses. We're also closely coordinated this announcement with our allies. The American contribution will be joined by an additional announcement, including that will be readily available and more easily integrated for use in the battlefield in the coming weeks and months from other countries. I'm grateful to Chancellor Schultz for providing German Leopard 2 tanks and will lead an effort to organize a European contribution of 2 tank battalions for Ukraine. I want to thank the Chancellor for his leadership and his steadfast commitment to our collective efforts to support Ukraine. Germany has really stepped up. The Chancellor has been a strong voice for unity, a close friend, and for the level of effort we're going to continue. Supporting Ukraine's ability to fight off Russian aggression to defend its sovereignty and territorial integrity is a worldwide commitment.
Before we get into what Joe Biden said, I just want you to understand that what happened to Tyree Nichols was a terrible tragedy. And these 5 police officers were fired immediately and are being charged with second-degree murder. So it looks like justice will be served, which begs me to question, why are people across the country protesting? Because they're protesting for justice, but justice is actually happening. All I'm saying is what is going on in Russia and Ukraine is a little bit more serious, because it seems like our president is trying to start World War III. I can't tell you where Ukraine is at on a map. So honestly, I don't think we have any business being over there. But this is the same president who pulled our troops out of Afghanistan overnight. People end up losing their life, and it was kind of one of the most negligible extractions in history. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think? Do you think that we should be over there in Ukraine? And do you think that these officers who beat this black man are white supremacists? And do you think justice will be served? I'm your host, TJ Evans, with another installment of the TJ Evans Show. You remember, don't take my word for gold. Do your own research. Remember to do the YouTube and Rumble things. Subscribe to the Royal Family Studios page. Y'all stay safe, stay prayed up, do your own research, and check out my book on Amazon, The Diary of Marvin DeWayne. Peace.